I'm having a princess complex. Let's learn how to do it. Tale as old as time, true as it can be. Believe in friends and then some. There's so much chaos going on in my house. If anybody comes out after me for how this wig looks, you're homophobic. I don't make the rules.
Let's make ourselves Belle from Beauty and the Beast. I'm starting with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, just getting that in there, pushing it all in. I am doing this new kind of content where I film and then do voiceovers later, so hopefully I can pump out a couple more content pieces without my children running around all day. So I'm going to go ahead and throw off that scrunchie, and I am going to underpaint my concealer with this e.l.f. Camo Conceal. This is the hydrating formula. It's amazing. I've talked about it in so many other videos. And today I'm going to use a brush technique. This is for all my babes out there who like to use a brush to apply your base. And I really like the result, but I do feel like a sponge just gives a more perfected finish, I want to say. Makeup is so different for everyone. What works for me might not work for you. It's all depending on what you do, and I'm here to teach you how to do all the techniques. I'm just buffing in this concealer everywhere it goes. Honestly, just obsessed with this concealer. It is so stunning on everyone. So we are being Belle today, hence the wig. I've been waiting to wear this wig forever to do a Belle. Gonna go ahead and contour underpaint with this LA Girl Pro Conceal. Formula is everything and it's super affordable. Love it. I will be uploading a contour video deep diving into everything we're going to be doing, why we place things certain places, all of it. That's coming up really soon in my basic Bree series. By the way, have you checked that out? I am breaking down bit by bit different processes. I just uploaded a foundation one, and I have tons other on the way. Let me know what you want to learn. I'm going to break it all down for you in that series. What's really important to think about when you're doing looks that are coming from other places is that you're not trying to become them. You want to be inspired by them. So I'm not contouring my face to look like the cartoon. I'm contouring my face to look like me, inspired by the cartoon. By the way, Beauty and the Beast is one of the best movies ever. I am absolutely obsessed. And also Celine Dion, Beauty and the Beast. Girl, that is my jam. I used to rock out to that all the time. Like, Beauty and the Beast will always have a special place in my heart, and I definitely wanted to create a wedding look for this. I know so many people want a Beauty and the Beast look. Like, so many people are just so captivated. So I really wanted to make a look that you guys could follow. Using my True Match Lumi foundation. I'm running out, so I'm so sad. I'm just using that same brush I used for concealer and contour, and just buffing that gorgeous foundation into the skin. When you think of Beauty and the Beast, you really think natural, French, beautiful, like inner beauty kind of situation. So I definitely wanted to make this foundation, this base, glowing from within. I really wanted it light but stunning and breathtaking. And you also want that for your wedding day. You want to shine from within. I always put foundation on my eyelids as a little primer, especially if I'm doing a more natural look like this. I want to make sure that I have a little something for my eyeshadow to stick to when I get to that part. Always blend down the neck, my loves. And I'm gonna gently press everything into the skin just a little bit more. For this Beauty and the Beast look, I am wearing a wig, and it is nice because I can move it and not get foundation on it, but it's hilarious to watch. I'm using the RCMA powder to set everything into place, and I'm just using my finger right there to kind of press out any creasing that happened in my skin. And now I'm going to go powder in all of the places. I'm not really going to be putting any blush or bronzer. I just don't want any of my makeup sliding, and I want it to be set in place for the whole day. But I don't necessarily want to like bake anything in. Guys, the butter bronzer has my entire heart and soul. I am wrapped around this bronzer like my husband with my children wrapped around his little finger. The formula just smelts into your skin. It is definitely the butters that they actually put in the powder that does that. And I'm going to use this peachy pink little blush. I'm using a stippling brush. I want it to look like I'm glowing from within. I know I keep saying that, but that is definitely the goal I have with this makeup. It's just to literally glow. When I do blush, I really like to make sure I'm framing my face with the blush. Getting it all around everything really rounds the whole look out and makes everything incorporate together better. I am doing a trick right now. I'm using a little bit of translucent powder to go over the blush that I put on. It's called Veiling, and it is perfect. It melts it all into your face and gets all of the blush like really nice and blended. Dipping into my Noir Fatale, and I'm going to start the eye out. I'm going to do a pretty big like crease moment. And right now I'm just going to lay down the powder where I want it in this little like triangular shape. I'm just following the creases along under my eye and on my crease. Now I'm going to use this brown tan color to buff everything out. I'm going to use circular motions, windshield wiper motions, and I love this color for a transition shade because it matches my shade pretty well, but it also does something beautiful to this brown, and it just makes it look so stunning when you blend it and buff it all together with that. Now I'm going to grab a little bit of a peachier brown. It's still pretty brown, and I'm going to throw that all over the lid, just buffing it in on that eyelid. Now I'm going to use that to smoke out the lower lash line. I am going to set down this is like a preliminary line on my eye to give the shape for what I want to put powder on and have something for the powder to stick to. I'm going to blend that preliminary shape like the eye pen out, and then I'm going to go in with a dark brown color. It's the same one that I put on my crease, and I'm going to fill in and have that be a eyeliner essentially. And I want this to stop in the crease. I don't want this to go too far. And now I'm just going to repeat on the other side. This can be super messy. It's really just like the first step in setting that out. I don't tend to use like a super creamy pigmented eye pencil for this particular thing because I want a lot of control, and the creamier the formula for the eye pencil, the harder it is to kind of like put it exactly where you want and have a little bit of wiggle room. So just getting in that crease, and I'm also using a angled flat brush for that to add the powder on top of the eyeliner. Now I'm gonna draw out my brows. I wanted to do a really nice, bold, like Instagram brow, but make it 2006 because Belle has pretty dominant eyebrows, so I didn't want it to be too like wispy or something. I really kind of wanted to make a definite shape, but not have it be too stark. I'm just filling everything in and blending it. I didn't want to take too much time on these. I just wanted it to be like a brow, set it, and go. Now I'm going to carve it out. Guys, if your eyebrows are looking a little wanky and you're like, what is going on? Take concealer, carve them out. It's going to change your life. You're going to be like, why wasn't I doing this all the time? They look so much more crisp, so much more clean, and it doesn't even have to be like you're doing a huge Instagram boxy brow. You can just do a little bit, and then like I'm taking this little blending brush and buffing it out a little bit. It just looks so much nicer. I love the way that these brows look so much like Belle's. They look so good. Now I'm just taking a little bit of concealer, making my little exclamation point on my nose for my highlight. I'm pushing in when I blend anything on my nose because I'm trying to snatch it. I'm taking this beautiful gold shimmer. That's going to be my highlight for my entire face. So I'm going to highlight my brow bone, inner corner, and I'm going to throw just a touch on my cheeks. I don't want to over highlight, but I do want to have a healthy, stunning glow. It is your wedding day, so you do want to like catch the attention of everyone. I didn't want to do too much on my nose, so I'm just kind of going over that exclamation shape and blending it out with my finger. Like, look how natural that base looks. It looks so good. Belle has a pretty cute like lip liner moment, so I'm using this more red shade. It's like a red pink. It's showing up pretty red in the video, but in real life it's really pink toned. And I'm just lining the lips, and I want to get a good line to go inside on the bottom so that when I put the next color on, it'll all blend together really nicely. Everything is kind of a back and forth with makeup. You don't have to put it on and be done. Mess around with it, play with it. You can do whatever you need to do. I did not like how it looked the first time. This is the Maybelline Superstay. I freaking love this color so much. Look how gorgeous this looks. And with that little lip liner, it just pops so perfectly. Now I'm going to go in with my mascara. I've been doing this trick lately. This is a tubing mascara, but when I wear it under eyelashes, I just take a dry spoolie and I go through my lashes, and it really breaks apart all of the tubing. I'm going to try this method and try to tube it together, because sometimes tubing mascaras can be a little clumpy, and I think this could be the trick to making that not happen. Throwing on my knobby lashes. I'm obsessed with these. They are so like cartoon Disney princess. And I'm asking, my daughter's coming in and asking me things. And this just like any lash will change a look. Let me tell you what. I wish I had brown contacts, but I'm gonna set everything, and that is the final look. I'm obsessed.
All right, guys, that is how you do some Belle makeup. I'm ready to be married to my prince. Let's go. Let's go, Beastie Boy. Just kidding. There's so many layers to like how weird this movie is. Anyway, if you like this video, please let me know. Please let me know who to do next, and I will see you in the next one. Beauty and the Beast. I know you. I want. Wait, that's the wrong movie.